right, here we go. Green flag. Eric Luttrell out in front, 3 wide over there in turn 3 for a second. As Stephen Neighbors in that 23 making some moves on the outside up to 4th in the 23 car. The 12 car, everybody kind of beating and banging here early going. Woo! Nobody hurt. As our point leader, that 25C back there. Won the feature last week, got torn down, was legal. As we pick up the leader, coming off turn number 4, Eric Luttrell had his birthday here last week, 18 years old, in that number 11. Stephen Ashcraft in the 56 in second. Up to 3rd, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. 4th, the 6th car of Tandy Burroughs. And rounding out the top 5, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Tommy Davis Jr. now trying to get into that redraw spot. Eric Luttrell checking out on heat race number 1. White flag in the air for Eric Luttrell in that number 11. Neighbors now feeling the pressure from the 25C. Tommy Davis Jr. on the outside for that 3rd spot, as Eric Luttrell and Stephen Ashcraft, first and second, have checked out on this one. Now Tommy Davis Jr. up to 3rd. Checkered flag, Eric Luttrell in the 11, your winner. Stephen Ashcraft in the 56 finishes in 2nd. 3rd going to be Tommy Davis Jr. in the 25C, and 4th, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. That's the way they finish up here in heat race number 1 for your Neighbors Roofing USRA Limited Mods.
Watch for that green light down there coming out of turn 4. Arrow's going. It's time to go. Kane Buckmeyer in the 69X. Getting tagged by the 44 BJ of Brent Jones. Brent Jones gets a little sideways. Kane Buckmeyer on the outside. Here comes Robert McCutcheon in the 87M. We got Billy Bird, Joe Content, Tom Lorenz, and Josh Graham in the 15. Looks like Tom Lorenz is having some problems. Yeah, it ain't turning left. Out front, it's the 44 BJ of Brent Jones. I believe there's a Ford power plant in that car. 50-50 being sold in the reserve section right now. 50-50 last week we gave away $569. Sometimes there's a lot of money in there. Out front, it's the 44 BJ of Brent Jones, the 87M of Robert McCutcheon right on his rear bumper. Robert McCutcheon looking underneath the 44 BJ of Brent Jones. McCutcheon on the outside, Jones in on the bottom. We'll see if McCutcheon can break up some speed to get through him. He pulls up right there. Brent Jones looking at the white flag. You just got to hold on to this lead one more time. Right now, it's Jones, McCutcheon, Buckmeyer, Content, Graham, and Burt in that order. Coming out of turn 4, looking at the checkered flag, it's the 44 BJ of Brent Jones, followed by the 87M of Robert McCutcheon, then the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer, and the 17 of Joe Content, then the 15 of Josh Graham, and the 9 of Billy Burt. Whole singer.
and David Jones in the 165. Jeff McGivney out in front. Chase Raymond. Oh, gets a little Chase Raymond going around. Watch out, they're stacking them up over in turn 3. Caution on the Speedway. Also, McGivney getting a shot in the rear bumper from the 7W, Chad Williams, coming off turn number 4.
Kenneth Reed getting up.
Pulling alongside of them. I think they're having some words over there on the back straightaway.
Chase Raymond in that one car, the 36, Kenneth Reed, looked like he got a right front flat. That's a new car for Kenneth. He just got it finished building it this week. That is an IRP chassis.
Here we go, looking for the side-by-side start. Jeff McGivney, Chad Williams. Here we go. Green flag. This time, Chad Williams in the 7W with the advantage as Jeff McGivney in second spot. Matt Goswick in the 121 runs in third. And Chase Raymond in that number 1 runs in fourth spot. For now, Chad Williams in that 7W showing the way here in heat race number 3. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Matt Goswick putting pressure on the 19 of Jeff McGivney as they go down the back straightaway. Problems for Chad Williams. He pushes up the racetrack. So does the 19 of Jeff McGivney. Here comes the 121 of Matt Goswick. Let's see Chad Williams, your leader. Last time going through 3 and 4. He did it again. Pushed up just a hair. It allows Goswick to close in that number 121 with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 3. McGivney in the 19 going high. Problems for Jeff McGivney in the number 19. Oh, lights out. Oh, wow. Problems for the 165. Takes out the tire. Not sure if the 27 got into him. But caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway. Plus the lights are out. The lights went out here at the racetrack.
All right, Chad Williams looking it over. He's trying to wait till that light comes on. There it is.
Chad Williams jumps out there at about a 2-car length advantage. Matt Goswick in the 121 now in second. Chase Raymond, who went around here in heat race number 3 earlier, runs in third. Fourth, the 165 of David Jones. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack, white flag out. Side by side for the lead as they go into 1. Matt Goswick started on the back of heat race number 3, leading it as they come off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Final lap. Chase Raymond trying to come along for the second spot. Nothing doing, gets into the back of the 7W Chad Williams. Checker flag. Your winner, Matt Goswick in the 121. Second spot going to the 7W Chad Williams. Third, the number 1 of Chase Raymond, and fourth, the 165 of David Jones. That one, Joe, had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We moved a tire. We had some spinning out. We had some little bit of beating and banging.
Quarter panel ripped off. Spoiler ripped off. So it'll be Harry Horonas and Robert Vetter. Harry setting the pace. He's on the throttle. I think that's the first time that 92's been on the track. The car, not the driver. Out front to lead the first lap, it's the V8 of Robert Vetter. Look on his rear bumper, it's the 37, Bubba Meeks. Bubba moves down to the inside. Vetter says, nope, you ain't getting there. And here comes Chris Davis in the 87J. That's Joseph Henson's car. All right, we've had a little bit of software problem with our scoreboard. Don't be alarmed, we'll keep you up. Out front, it's the V8 of Robert Vetter. Then it's Bubba Meeks in the 37. The 87J of Joseph Henson. Oh, well, Vetter gets a little bit sideways, and they're stacking up behind him. And here comes Ron Lorenz in the 84 car. Got his brother Steve in the passenger seat. And it's a race for third place. Tom Lorenz driving in deep in that 84 car. Chris Davis on the outside. Tom Lorenz in the 84 taking over that third position. Chris Davis is right on his rear bumper. He's knocking on the door. Out front, it's the V8 of Robert Vetter. In seconds, the 37 of Bubba Meeks. They're looking at the white flag this time. Chris Davis bumping on the rear bumper, telling Tom Lorenz, move over or go on. All right, coming out of turn 4, looking at that checkered flag. It's the V8 of Robert Vetter. Second going to the 37 of Bubba Meeks. Third to the 84 of Tom Lorenz. Fourth to the 87J of Chris Davis. Fifth to the 92 of Harry Horonas. And sixth to the 17T of Dustin Thomas. I don't know. I was looking at it trying to figure out what's the
Green flag. Ho! A little bit of bumping right from the get-go. I see a little puff of smoke coming from the 72B of Coy Bullard. And Rick Murray in that number 8. Black car with that blue number 8 on the side up to third. Might have he's got some people to impress over there in the pit area tonight.
Somebody's riding with him too.
Oh, somebody's riding with him too. Oh.
Dylan Rainey had a problem.
Dustin Choate out in front in this 62. Of course, winner here last week. Great run. Great last 3 laps in that factory stock feature last week here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Scott Carlisle right there in the 7C running in second. Getting a little tap on the back bumper from the 8 of Rick Murray. Another tap over here coming off turn number 4. Nobody hurt. As Dustin Choate checking out on this one. In the number 62, Scott Carlisle in the 7C running in second, Rick Murray in third, and fourth, the 72B of Coy Bullard. Choate coming off of turn number 4. He'll see the white flag this time. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. For Dustin Choate in the 62. Scott Carlisle in the 7C continues to run in second. Third, the number 8 of Rick Murray. And fourth, the 72B of Coy Bullard. Here he is, Dustin Choate coming off turn number 4. The number 62, checkered flag, your winner, Dustin Choate. Second spot going to the 7C of Scott Carlisle. Third, the 8 of Rick Murray. And fourth, the 72B of Coy Bullard.
Tommy McKinley. Watch that green light there. They come on. They're going to go? Nope. he ain't waving that flag, so it's going to be a no start. Promise. It's going to be a no start. Yeah, he's supposed to be behind. All right, we're looking at it again. And our photographer is sick tonight, so there's no photo booth. So go down and see Pam at the t-shirt booth for your prizes that you're going to win. Out front is the K13 of Shane King. It's B.A. Jensen in the 123, the K1K of Kevin Ramey, the 71M of Tommy McKinley, the 6M of Jeff Jones. Bringing up the rear, it's the 123X of Brennan Marshall. That's a battle for the lead between the 123 of B.A. Jensen and the K13 of Shane King. Looks like Kevin Ramey's trying to muscle his way up in there on the bottom side. Coming out of turn 4, Kevin Ramey's taking over that second position, and Tommy McKinley's taking over third. Shane King is being relegated to about 5th place at this time. Out front, it's the B.A. Jensen in the 123. Kevin Ramey getting up on the berm there a little bit on the inside, giving Tommy McKinley a chance to get underneath. White flag coming out, and it's a race between the 71M of Tommy McKinley and the 1K of Kevin Ramey. Yeah, there's a passenger in Ramey's car also. Looks like, he's backing up to 4th. Out front, it's the 123 of B.A. Jensen looking at that checkered flag. Second going to the 71M of Tommy McKinley, third to the 6M of Jeff Jones, and fourth to the 1K of Kevin Ramey, with the K13 of Shane King bringing up the rear.
Green flag. Donnie Ship out in front. Jody Main running in second spot. Action picking up here in heat race number 1 for the White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds. Donnie Ship continues to lead, about a 7-car length advantage over Jody Main. Third spot going to the 83X, or 83X of Greg Kessler. No, it's the 83V of Clint Clemens. And Joseph Casper in the 52X runs in 4th. The race now for 3rd. Clemens in the 83V trying to hang on to it. Joseph Casper in the 52X trying to wrestle it away as they go down the back straightaway. Driving it in hard into turn number 3. Nothing doing. Clemens closes the door coming off turn 4. Donnie Ship out in front in that 25D. Second spot belongs to the 27M of Jody Main. Joseph Casper once again down the bottom side of the racetrack. This time looks like he may have that position coming off turn number 4. He's got it up to 3rd in the 52X. Watch out. leader, clearing the 82X. Greg Teskey now off the racetrack over here in turn number 1. Be looking for the white flag this time by for the 25D, your pole sitter, Donnie Ship. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. Checker flag. Your winner, the 25D at Donnie Ship, second spot. Going to the 27M at Jody Main. Third, the 52X of Joseph Casper. And fourth, the 83V of Clint Clemens. That's the way they finish up. Heat race number 1 for your White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway.
All right, Max Eddy's setting the pace, setting a slow pace. Watch that light in turn 4. Here he goes. Max Eddy's on it. Gary Brooks in the 21 car getting a little banging going on there. Here comes Clyde Dunn in the 88 XXX getting underneath the 15 of Kyle Cave. It's Thomas, Dunn, Cave, O'Neill, and Brooks. Dunn is coming up on the 82 of Max Eddy. Well, if there's one setup that they ought to have right down at the Dunn trailer, it's the Devil's Bowl. He's always fast out here. Still hanging on to that lead, the 82 of Max Eddy, and I can tell you it's hard to pass Max Eddy Thomas. He's fast. Oh, here he goes. They're getting close. Coming out. Clyde Dunn still right on the rear bumper. Clyde's going to try and make a move underneath, right, moving high, but it didn't work. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. It's still the 82 of Max Eddy Thomas with Clyde Dunn Jr. right there. Up here maybe up. Max Eddy's able to pull back down in front of him. Coming out of turn 3. They're looking at 2 laps to go. Max Eddy is on the throttle and Clyde Dunn right behind him. Oh, Clyde made a bad move there. It's costing him spots. He'll catch him back up here. Clyde is fast in 3 and 4. Max Eddy taking the white flag. Max Eddy knows he's got to stay down low. Into turn 3. Got a lap car coming up. Let's see what happens here. Checkered flag coming out for the 82 of Max Eddy Thomas. Second going to the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Third to the 15 of Kyle Cave. And fourth to the 8 of Kobe O'Neill, the 8C.
Kaluka in that green, number 15. On the inside front row pole position. Here we go. Side by side start. Looks good. Taylor Courtney right there on the outside. And the point of, whoa, getting a little sideways over here in turn number 1. There's Taylor Courtney in the 9Z out in front. Kobe Stubblefield, your point leader, running in second spot, coming off turn number 4. Michael Kaluka being challenged for that third spot by the number 20 of Chad Wilson. He's got it as he comes off turn number 2. Casey Carter in the 33 trying to come along for the ride in the 4th spot. Nothing doing so far. As Taylor Courtney in the 9Z continues to lead. Kobe Stubblefield runs in second. Chad Wilson in the 20 runs third. Michael Kaluka fourth. And Casey Carter rounding out the top 5. 6th spot right now, the 4 car of Austin Mundy. Taylor Courtney continues to lead in that 9Z. Opening up about a 4-car length advantage over the point leader, the 2S of Colby Stubblefield. Chad Wilson in the 20 runs in third. Michael Kaluka in the 15 runs in fourth. 2 laps to go. White flag out for your leader. That black number 9Z of Taylor Courtney, working it down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Now coming off turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Your winner, the 9Z of Taylor Courtney. Second spot, Colby Stubblefield in the 2S. Third, Chad Wilson in the 20. And fourth, Michael Kaluka in the 15. And rounding out the top 5, the 33 car, that's going to be Casey Carter. That's where they finish up. Heat race number 1 for your IMCA Race Saver Sprint Cars.
Oh, big old airplane over there. Right here, look, see what they like them. Green flag's waving, it's time to go racing. And they all get through the first 2 turns with no problems. Russell and the 1A1S coming up underneath. Steve McMacken still leading to take the first lap in that 41M. It's McMacken, Shoulders, Jonas, and White. Weston Gorham right on the rear bumper of that 17K of Blake Mallory. Russell trying to pull up on the 41M of Steve McMacken. Oh, I think Russell, I think he got something. Yeah, something's wrong. He getting close. Yeah, he hurt that left front when he went down into the turn here. And it wasn't sitting right, and it just decided to grab coming down the front straightaway. That was a tough one there. It looked like something on the left front broke.
Looks like something on the rear as well.
And now, oh yeah, it's broke definitely on the rear. It's gonna have to be hooked. Here we go. West is waving that rag again. Steve McMacken rockets off. Oh. B51 of Johnny Brown getting a little bit squirrely there. Right as it stands right now, it's McMacken, Jonas, White, Mallory, Estes, and Gorham. Johnny Brown bringing up the rear in that B51. White flag coming out for Steve McMacken. He's got that wing setting almost flat. And that's probably just the place you want it to be right now. Coming out of turn 4, looking at the checkered flag, it's the 41M of Steve McMacken. Second going to the 5J of Jeremy Jonas. Third to the 10 of George White. Fourth to the 17K of Blake Mallory. Fifth will be Claude Estes. Sixth will be Weston Gorham. And bringing up the rear will be the B51 of Johnny Brown.
Looking for the side-by-side start with Joseph Casper in the 24 and the 1-0 of Michael Oliver. Here we go. Green flag. Whoa. Michael Oliver out in front. Martin Edwards in the 45 running in second. Problems for the 24. He started on the pole position, back to fourth. And the V8 of Robert Vetter running in third spot. Out in front, Martin Edwards, huge lead over Michael Oliver in second spot. The V8 of Robert Vetter runs in third. Chip Graham in the 5 runs in fourth, and rounding out the top 5 of the 24 car. There's problems for Ramey again this week. In that 7M, he exits the track up here in turn number 1. We saw the same thing last week in the heat race. We'll see if he can get it fixed for the feature. As Martin Edwards checked out on this one, about a full straightaway ahead of Michael Oliver. And the V8 of Robert Vetter runs third, with Chip Graham running in fourth. Martin Edwards entering into 1. They're coming off turn number 4. He's got this thing dialed in tonight, the 45 of Martin Edwards. Former Devil's Bowl Speedway champion here, the 45 of Martin Edwards. As the 1-0 of Michael Oliver continues to run in second. Chip Graham with a problem. Problem for the 24. They're exiting the track. Caution on the speedway, caution on the speedway. Chip Graham wasn't able to get it, lost power. Comes to a stop on the inside front straightaway wall right down here in turn number 1, or close to turn number 1. And problems for Joseph Casper, our pole sitter. He takes it back to the pit area. It just looked like he was running out of fuel in that number 24. It looked like it would pick up and then it would just nosedive again. Slow pace going through 3. Now turn number 4. Here we go, green flag. Martin Edwards opens up a huge advantage. Going into, coming off turn number 4, white flag is out. Robert Vetter. Oh, we got one way off the racetrack. Chris Horner in the 45X. He's not in the way, so we stay green. But he went way high off turn number 3. Checkered flag for Martin Edwards in the number 45. Second spot, the V8 of Robert Vetter. Third, the 1-0 of Michael Oliver. And fourth by default will be Chris Horner in that 45X as he sits at the top of turn number 4, way off the racetrack. Not sure what happened there, but
green flag's out. Chad Williams in that 7C. Oh, we having some more action on the front straightaway. Whoa, we're getting to go. Oh, everybody all over the place. It's crowded. Getting into turn 3. Out of turn 4, your leader still the 56 of Ashcraft. Little puff of smoke coming out of the 99D of Darrell Franklin. Looks like the 165 of David Jones going to pull off the speedway. Your leader still, the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft. And it's the 121 of Matt Goswick in 7, the 7C of Chad Williams in third. And there he is, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. In third now. Stephen Davers trying to pull up on the 7C of Chad Williams. looks like we've got Kane Buckmeyer on the back straightaway pulling off. He'll be off the speedway and out of way, so we will continue racing. I think it was Kane Buckmeyer. Tommy Davis Jr. making his way out front. He's looking at the underside of the 121 of Matt Goswick. Okay, so it's the 12 car that pulled off the speedway. Bailey Dosser. All right. Your leader is getting through lap traffic. Leader 56 of Stephen Ashcraft. Then you got 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Oh, Eric Luttrell just went ahead and pulled right on in. He said, heck, something ain't right, he says. And we got racing all over the speedway. And your leader's coming up on some lap cars. That could pose a problem. It's had problems the last week. Oh, Chad Williams got into the tire. Who is that? The 7C of Chad Williams and the 84 of Tom Lorenz. Behind him, the 121 of Goswick and the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Your current points leader had his car tore all the way down to the crank. Crank got pulled out last week, and he's back here running fast. Green flag going. And everybody makes it through. Oh, it's 3 wide down the back straightaway. The 87M of Robert McCutcheon, the 84 of Tom Lorenz, 99D of Darrell Franklin, Kane Buckmeyer, and the 69 causing a little problems there. People can't move up. Trying to get around him out front. It's the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft, and you got the 25C. Oh, we got Kenneth Reed pulling off the speedway in the 36. He is clear. Yeah, we'll be looking at the 2 laps to go sign here the next time they come around. Ashcraft able to hold off Tommy Davis Jr., which no one has been able to do so far. Let's see if he can get 2 more laps. White flag. One more time. Oh, not able to make it. Oh, we got crazy stuff on the front straightaway. Oh, everybody looking for the wall inside and out. Coming down the front straightaway out of turn 4. Looking at the checkered flag. It's the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft and the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. The 121 of Matt Goswick, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors, the 17 of Joe Content, finishing in the top 5. Way to go, Joe. Oh, Tandy's having problems with his car. He'll get the 36 car out of the way.
Yeah. "12 times around the Devil's Bowl Speedway." Tommy McKinley out in front. B.A. Jensen runs in second. Scott Carlisle in the 7C runs in third. There's Jeff Jones trying to make a strong move on the outside, trying to bring in that outside groove in that 6M for that 4th spot with 37 of Mike Meeks Jr. Car high off the racetrack coming off turn number 4. That's Rick Murray in the number 8. Problems for the 8 car. He's getting sideways. Brings it to a stop. Looks like that right rear is down. Right rear flat on the number 8. Green flag. McKinley feeling the front bumper of the 123 of B.A. Jensen as they work off turn number 2. McKinley now with about a 2-car length advantage going down the back straightaway. B.A. Jensen falls in second. Scott Carlisle in third. Jeff Jones very fast tonight in that 6M, trying to pick up the third spot as he drifts Carlisle out wide in that 7C. And Bubba Meeks runs in 5th. With a V8 of Robert Vetter in 6th. Tom Lorenz in 7th at 62. Last week's feature winner, Dustin Choate. Two by two. The top 4 are nose to tail. And then it's 2 by 2 for about what? 5th, 6th, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that bottom groove coming in just a hair quicker than the top groove. But Tommy McKinley says, don't worry about that. I'm out in front. B.A. Jensen continues to hang on to second. Jeff Jones in the 6M runs in third. Bubba Meeks 4th. And the V8 of Robert Vetter rounding out the top 5. Oh! Dustin Choate around. Little fire underneath the 62 as he gets it fired back up. Dustin Choate in the 62, he gets it fired back up. Green flag. McKinley's let them all 6. His teammate, Jeff Jones, charging hard on the outside of the racetrack. He's the only one that's kind of making that outside groove work. Here in the feature event for the factory stocks, goes to the top side of the racetrack. B.A. Jensen right there, side by side for that second spot, coming off turn number 4. Jeff Jones to the outside, B.A. Jensen to the inside. Still racing hard over here in turn number 1. Now B.A. Jensen with a little advantage. Oh, the 1K of Kevin Ramey into the tractor tire between turn 1 and 2. Here we go. Green flag out. B.A. Jensen in second spot. Tommy McKinley out in front. Jeff Jones runs in third. Tom Lorenz in the 84 runs in fourth. Bubba Meeks rounds out the top 5. And that 37 car. Chris Davis running in the 87. Runs in 6. B.A. Jensen right on the back bumper of the 71M of Tommy McKinley. McKinley protecting the bottom side of the racetrack with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here in the feature. Jeff Jones continues to run in third. B.A. Jensen once again down the back straightaway. Gets to the back bumper of the 71M, tries to loosen him up. Nothing happening. White flag in the air. This is it. Money lap here in the Baxter Motorsports. Whoa, all over the back bumper of the 71M this time. Once again. Checkered flag. Your winner, Tommy McKinley in the 71M. B.A. Jensen runs in second. Third, the 6M of Jeff Jones. Fourth, the 87 of Jeff Jones. And the 84 of Tom Lorenz rounds out the top 5. That's your unofficial finishing order here in the Baxter Motorsports Factory Stock Feature.
They're coming through 3. They'll be looking. Watch that light down there. See what it turns out to be. There we go. It's green. It's time to go. Out front now, it's the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. As it stands now, it's Dunn, Ship, Thomas, Cave, Main, Casper, O'Neill, Clemens, Jones, Brooks, and Teskey. Clyde Dunn way out front at this point. Max Eddy trying to get up on the 25D of Donnie Ship. Oh, the 52K of Joseph Casper getting a little bit sideways. Kobe O'Neill catching up to him. He lost room on the 15 of Kyle Cave out front. It's the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. And it's Donnie Ship with a hard charging Max Eddy right on his rear bumper. Max Eddy trying to get underneath the 25D of Ship driving in deep. Your leader, Clyde Dunn Jr., be coming up on some lap cars pretty soon. All right, your leader coming up on some lap cars. Watch out, lap cars caused some problems last week. Clyde Dunn coming up on the 21 of Gary Brooks. Max Eddy trying to, oh, whoa, really close coming off of turn 4. Oh, and they're racing hard. Max Eddy gets up against the 25D of Donnie Ship. Donnie Ship's coming up, he's off, and he's on the track, and he's stopping. Oh, no, no, no. He didn't stop. Well, now, I guess it'll just be lined back up because he didn't stop. Yeah, Donnie Ship a little upset with Max Eddy there, but I mean, heck. All right, here we go. Got some good racing happening. Looks like Max Eddy did get past Donnie Ship. As it stands, it's Dunn, Thomas, Ship, Main, Cave, Casper, Clemens, O'Neill, Jones, and Teskey. Well, I really thought the track would go slick tonight, but so far, we've got good surface. Just a little over halfway through. Oh, we're going 15? Oh! Yeah, 15 laps, sorry. My mistake. Two laps to go. The 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. White flag one more time around the gray clay here at Devil's Bow Speedway from the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Checkered flag for the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Second going to the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. Third to the 25D of Donnie Ship. Fourth to the 27M of Jody Main. Fifth to the 15 of Kyle Cave. Sixth to the 52K of Joseph Casper. Seventh to the 8C of Kobe O'Neill. And the 83 of... Oh. Man, what the heck? He was in a hurry to get off.
All right, here we go. Creeping through three. Here we go. Devil's Bowl Speedway. 20 laps. Michael Kaluka. Steve McMacken. Green flag. Oh, watch out. All right, race fans, give him a hand. Steve McMacken, all right. All right, creeping through three. Here we go, looking for the side-by-side start, coming off turn number 4. Once again, the 7M of Kevin Ramey off the track on the back straightaway. Same thing happened last week. As Robert Vetter jumps up to third. As Michael Kaluka out in front. With Taylor Courtney in the 9Z running in second. Robert Vetter in the V8 running in third. Caution on the Speedway. One. So Chris Horner in the 45X comes to a stop. There we go. Green flag back out. Orange cone looks safe. Michael Kaluka out in front. Taylor Courtney. Ho! Ho! Martin Edwards getting in the back of the 1-0. The front end down on that 45. On the Speedway, caution on the Speedway. The front end gone on the 45. Got in the back of the 1-0 of Michael Oliver. Little slick down here in turn number 1. Kaluka continues to lead. Taylor Courtney now in second, right on his back bumper as it going to turn 3. Taylor Courtney down the bottom side of the racetrack picks up the lead, coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Kaluka goes to second spot. The V8 of Robert Vetter right there in third. Jeremy Jonas in the 5J continues to run in fourth. And now up to the 5th spot is the 20 car of Chad Wilson. George White in that number 10 runs in 6th. Wilson, the one on the move, up to 4th, and then number 20. Vetter trying to reel in Michael Kaluka. Nothing doing so far. Vetter picks up the second spot. Kaluka goes to third. Chad Wilson getting into the mix. As Jeremy Jonas continues to run in 5th. George White in 6th. And the V8 of Robert Vetter now only about 10 car lengths back of the leader. Michael Kaluka directly in front of Chad Wilson. Wilson up to third, and then number 20. Oh, problems right in front of the leader of Taylor Courtney. The number 42 car having issues. David Munden. And now the V8 and Chad Wilson. Watch this, 3 wide coming off turn 2. Joseph Casper off the track in the number 24. Halfway through for Taylor Courtney in the 9Z. The V8 of Robert Vetter continues to run in second. Chad Wilson and that number 20 runs in third. Kaluka, 4th. Jeremy Jonas 5th, and George White 6th. George White now give him 5th as he gets by the 5J. Your point leader now up to 6th. Vetter feeling the pressure from the 20 car of Chad Wilson, but nothing doing. Vetter continues to run in second. Chad Wilson right there. But as they race for second and third, Taylor Courtney pulling it out to about a 15 car length advantage. Problems for Kaluka coming down right in front. Nobody hurt. As now that gap between first and second starting to close with 15 laps down. 5 laps to go here in the feature event. Chad Wilson and Robert Vetter continue to fight each other for second and third. Taylor Courtney working down on the inside, down the back straightaway, clears lap traffic. With 4 laps to go here in the feature. Great race for that second spot between the V8 of Robert Vetter and the 20 of Chad Wilson. Wilson goes to the top side of the racetrack. May happen as they go down the back straightaway this time. Does. Wilson up to second. Now sets his sights on the leader. As Courtney continues to lead, a couple of laps to go. Leader will be looking at the white flag. Here he comes, Chad Wilson on the top side of the racetrack. Taylor Courtney on the bottom side. White flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Lots of lap traffic right in front of the leader. Here we go. The 20 of Chad Wilson and the 9Z. They bump down the back straightaway. Oh! 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 All right, race fans, give him a hand. Taylor Courtney, okay, and that 9Z. Wow, what a wild ride. The point leader, Colby Stubblefield, in the 2S, fourth. Austin Mundy in that number 4, rounding out the top 5. Here we go. Remember, you can't pass till you get past the orange cone. Green flag out. Chad Wilson out in front. VA to Robert Vetter in second. Now the 2S of Colby Stubblefield up to third. George White goes to fourth. Austin Mundy rounding out the top 5. Casey Carter in the 33 and 6. White flag out. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. The money lap for Chad Wilson in that number 20. Kaluka Bicycles over here in turn number 3, or excuse me, turn number 1 and 2. Coming off turn number 4, checkered flag. Your winner, the 20 of Chad Wilson, second, going to the VA to Robert Vetter, third. The 2S of Colby Stubblefield, fourth. The 4 of Austin Mundy, and rounding out the top 5 is George White in that number 10. We got some fireworks going off. I guess that's some stuff from last week. Some fireworks over here off turn number 4.
All right, folks, remember, next weekend, Southern Texas Late Model Series here at Devil's Bowl Speedway.
We're with our Baxter Motorsport Factory Stock Feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. What is it, 2-time, 3-time defending champion of the class out here? And tonight you bring it home in the top spot.
Yes, sir. I'm leading it for the 3rd year. We'll see if we can get it done. We're working on them slowly but surely. It's been a little slower winning them this year.
Well, tell us a little bit about the last couple of laps out there. The 123 was sure working over that back bumper on you.
He sure was. He was beating on me, trying to get me pushed up track so he could get under me or something there. Some hard racing for sure, but luckily we was able to park it in front of him a time or two there and stay ahead of him.
Well, the key tonight, I think, in the factory stock feature was keep it on down on the bottom, maybe just one lane off the bottom.
Yes, sir. It was definitely right on the bottom there. I didn't need them cautions. I needed it to stay green because every time I'd start getting away from them, we'd have another caution, let them catch up with me. I wasn't sure I was getting a big gap on him, but I wasn't feeling him tapping on me, so I knew I was getting away a little bit.
Well, your teammate Jeff Jones came home in 3rd, but there for a second I thought he was going to get 2nd as well.
Yeah, he pulled up beside me on that first restart down there. I seen him out there, and I knew I better get in the throttle. He blowed his motor up about 3 nights ago, and that's actually the motor I won the championship with in 17. I put it in the car for him. So.
Oh, wow. Well, who are the sponsors who brought you to this victory tonight?
We got several of them. We got Honeycutt Sand and Gravel. We got Z&Z Motorsports, America Brake and Clutch, Canada Racing Engines, RH Cattle Company, of course, Honeycutt Sand and Gravel for sure, McKinley Farms. There's so many it's hard to remember. We got Anderson.
That's a good problem to have.
It sure is. We couldn't do it without them. And we got lucky tonight in the hot laps. The car wasn't right, and normally, it'll just fly around the track. And I come in and asked Jeff if the track was slimy, and he said, no, it ain't slimy. And I said, well, there's something wrong with my race car. And I've noticed the last 2 nights it ain't been exactly right. And we found it. We got lucky. The good Lord blessed us. The right rear shock, the seals was blowed out in it. And we put the new one on there, and it fixed the car.
Well, there you go. Well, congratulations on your win here tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
That's Tommy McKinley, your Baxter Motorsport Factory Stock Feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. We're with our feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway in the Neighbors Roofing Limited Modified Division. Stephen Ashcraft brings it home in the top spot, but there wasn't, you were out there for the whole race, and then in those closing laps, that 25C was back there.
That 25C is coming every single race. It doesn't matter. When you outrun that guy, you have really done something, and I got to give him credit. Tommy Davis put the setup on this car, so he helped me out a ton. I want to thank all my sponsors, CMP Pump, Service Pros, Gears Plus. Troy Taylor does a lot of help on this car. Dennis Wells on the motors. Kevin Speaks Performance for the motors. We've got a lot of people helping us to make this thing fast.
Well, that 25C, he may not be helping you much anymore. He couldn't reel you in. It was about a 2-car length advantage when you got to the stripe.
Oh, that was just him being nice. That was just him being nice. That guy is the nicest guy, one of the most class acts, and just lights out fast.
Well, it was definitely a clean race there at the end.
Yes, sir. That's what's so great about our class out here is we really don't tear that many cars up. Everybody that races out here respects everybody else, so we have a good time, good, clean racing.
Well, congratulations on your win here tonight.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much.
That's Stephen Ashcraft, your Neighbors Roofing Limited Modified feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. We're with our feature winner tonight in the White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, the 88 XXX Clyde Dunn Jr. Man, you made it look pretty easy out there tonight.
Yeah, we had a good car all night. Track was really fast, locked down tonight, and we ran second in the heat to Max. It just couldn't pass a lot, and just thought we'd take second and just get a good redraw and just race in a feature, and got a good start in that feature, and track was just good all night. And then that feature, they left the bottom open on 1 and 2 on that start, and we took advantage of it.
And then late in the race, the 82 kind of started reeling you in a little bit, but still didn't have enough for you.
Yeah, I got tired there late in the race. That caution didn't help me, and coming off 4, I was a little tired. I got tired off of 4, but I had a pretty good car. I don't think I was giving everything that she had out in front like I would in traffic. We had a little bit left, and I didn't want to spin out in front or make any more mistakes than I had needed to.
And your daughter, I think that this is her she makes every trip to Victory Lane, right?
Yeah, she's been with me and her other grandpa, and she's starting to like this. She's getting pretty used to it, ain't she?
I'm thinking you better build her a car.
You have to talk to Mom about it. I think I will. When she gets a lot, we'll get her a go-kart and let her have some fun in it, and maybe one day she'll be the future out here.
And who are the sponsors who brought you to Victory Lane tonight?
Definitely my dad. It's his car. I'll just get the opportunity to drive a heck of a race car, and then I have Smiley's, Extreme Graphics, Mullins Racing Engines, Integra Racing Shocks, and Dallas Asphalt Paving, and just my family and Bill and Rob, just everybody puts into this deal to make it happen for me. I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for everything that I get to do.
That's Clyde Dunn Jr., your winner in the White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Mods here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway. We're with our feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway in the IMCA Race Saver Sprint Cars, Chad Wilson. Great run for you tonight. I mean, you had some work to do, and then those closing laps, you took the lead. Tell us a little about your race tonight.
Yeah, my guys worked hard all night on my car. We've been out for 4 weeks, and just taking a break and spending some time with the family, but decided to come out tonight and run Devil's Bowl. I love racing here. Car was good all night, and driver was a little rusty in hot laps in the heat race, but I think he finally got going a little bit better there in the A. Car was really good down there in 1 and 2 on the top. That's the only place I can make up any ground. You can't follow. Eventually, you just got to move around and make some passes. And, I don't like running and following cars, so unfortunately, I just try to move around and pass cars, and that's what we did. But, down here in 3 and 4, kind of got one little one-laney. The track was fast, but Devil's Bowl, man, when the bottom's good like that, the top's just hard to get around, and you had to get them and get them go. And unfortunately, I didn't hate those last 2 laps there. I caught Taylor going into 1, and, it
was a clean pass for the lead.
Yeah, and that's what they say, and I thought it was. Unfortunately, off of turn 2, it got slick, and my car got a little, sideways. And, at that point, I cleared him. I came down. I felt we rubbed, but I felt like he could have let off the gas and rolled behind me going into turn 3, and we would have run first, and he would have run second. But he wasn't happy with that. I guess he was going to try to take me out, and unfortunately, it ended worse for him. And I hate it. They're like family, and I love him to death, and he thinks I did it on purpose. Unfortunately, it was not on purpose, and, we all want to win, and I know he wants to win just as bad as I want to win, and I hate it, but at the end of the day, it's hard racing, and, it's not like we have rearview mirrors in these cars, you know what I mean? So.
Well, it was a great race there at the very end, and you did make a clean pass for the lead coming off turn 2, and it looked like just hard racing.
Yeah, it was, and like I said, I was trying to diamond the corner off because, like I said, Devil's Bowl's fast on the bottom, and so you gotta, I followed Vetter forever. He raced me clean. He gave me a little room back there, and finally I got around Taylor right there on that lap traffic and trying to get back to the bottom off of 2. And when I did, the car just got a big slide, and when I did, we bumped, and I got in front of him, and it's one of those racing deals, I hate it for them, but at the end of the day, they think I'm a POS, and hopefully we can work it out and go again.
And who are the sponsors who brought you to Victory Lane tonight?
I want to thank Burkham Contracting, Jimmy Allard Racing Engines, Pro Shocks. Those guys work hard. My brother, my mom, my wife, Brantley, my nephew Landon, the whole crew, everybody, my brother-in-law, my whole family. It's just a family deal. I don't have any big sponsors, and we come out here week in and week in, have fun, and I just can't thank these guys enough to get me in Victory Lane.
That's Chad Wilson, your IMCA Race Saver Sprint Car feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. That does it for another great night of racing here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. We saw Chad Wilson take the IMCA Race Saver Sprint Car feature win here tonight. Clyde Dunn Jr. takes another one in the 88 car here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway in the White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA mods. It was Stephen Ashcraft taking the win in the Neighbors Roofing Limited Modifieds here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway. And Tommy McKinley, your two-time defending champion here at Devil's Bowl Speedway in the factory stocks, brings it home in the factory stock division here tonight. We'll be back in action next week with the Southern Late Model Series right here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, plus your IMCA Race Saver Sprints, your Baxter Motorsports factory stocks, and, of course, your Neighbors Roofing Limited Modifieds.